Welcome to another video review. Today I'm looking at the Lian PC-C50 home theater PC case. This case can be used for a desktop or media center or home theater PC. It's available in black and silver, and it's entirely aluminum. On the top panel there's ventilation. At the front they include one 5¼ drive bay along with an external serial ATA port and 3 USB ports, as well as a microphone and headphone jack. And at the front right they include a memory card reader, and here's the reset and power buttons. On the right side they include two 120mm intake fans, but no dust filters are included. On the left side an optional 120mm fan can be installed, and there's also extra ventilation. At the back of the case they include more ventilation. Here's where the motherboard's I/O shield plate gets installed. They include 4 main ventilated expansion slots along with another one right here. Also, you can install a standard ATX power supply in this case. As well, they include 2 thumb screws on the top panel. And the top panel can be very easily removed by sliding back and then just lifting off. Now, since this is a desktop style of case, accessing the inside of it is pretty easy. All you need to do is remove the different drive bays here along with this bar in the middle, and you'll be able to gain easy access to the inside of the case. Although this is still not a very large case, and it's not intended to be. And it's very easy to take out each one of these modular hard drive cages by removing 4 screws on each and simply lift it out. And to remove the middle bar, just remove 4 screws, 2 at the back and 2 at the front. You can install up to 3 3.5-inch drives. Also, you can install up to 3 2.5-inch drives. The 3.5-inch drives, one can be installed here and 2 more 3.5-inch over here. If you want to install 2.5-inch drives, they go on top. You can see these holes right here, one here, and one here as well. And this particular cage right here is for a regular standard sized optical disc drive. Each of the 3.5-inch drive bays have rubber grommets, 2 on each side, to prevent vibrations. Now, while 3 2.5-inch drives can be installed here at the top, 3 more 2.5-inch drives can be installed if you wish. If, for example, you do not want to install a 3.5-inch drive in this 3.5-inch cage, then instead you can mount a 2.5-inch drive in this 3.5-inch cage along with the other 2 3.5-inch drive cages. They even include lots of ventilation in each of the drive cages. Now, despite the fact that this is a fairly compact case, you can fit video cards up to approximately 11 inches in length. Also, you can fit coolers that are between 2.5 inches to 5.5 inches. It really depends on the style of cooler, the height of the cooler, and also whether if you have this particular drive cage installed or not. Note that they have rubber on this support bar as well as sliders on either side at the top for the top panel. And this is, of course, to ensure that the top panel does not vibrate. They also have a rubber rest for the power supply to lodge on. There's more ventilation at the bottom of the case. This is to allow the power supply's fan to intake cool air from outside the case, but they do not include a dust filter. At the bottom they have 4 audio-video style feet. Finally, have a listen to the stock cooling. If you're in the market for a sleek, lightweight, all-aluminum home theater PC case, well, this just might be the product for you. And also remember that it comes standard with a card reader at the front, also USB 3. You can fit standard ATX power supply as well as standard optical disc drives in this case. Now, you can't fit a standard ATX form factor motherboard in this, but that's to be expected. It is a home theater PC style of case, and most of them do not fit standard ATX motherboards. Now, this case does not include or come with dust filters, but of course you can buy those optionally if you want to. And also, this case doesn't have any kind of display on the front like some other home theater PC cases on the market. And also, this case is fairly expensive. But overall, this is a kick-ass product. Until next time, take care.